So what's the deal with Milton? Is it worth the drive? Is it really that exclusive? I get those questions all the time. And after driving through Milton more times than I can count, I can tell you the answer is a lot more interesting than you'd expect. So today we're gonna go on a full driving tour so you can see for yourself why Milton has become one of the most talked about places in Metro Atlanta. So buckle up and let's find out what makes this city so special. First, let's talk a little bit about where Milton is on the map, because location really matters when it comes to real estate. Milton sits just northwest of Alpharetta in the northern part of Fulton County. And here's something most people don't know. Milton used to be a part of Alpharetta until the people who lived there voted for it to become their own city back on December 1st, 2006. That really wasn't that long ago when you think about it. The reason they split off has a lot to do with what makes Milton so different. Around 85% of Milton's 39 square feet miles are zoned for farms and open land. That means most homes have to be built on lots that are at least an acre in size. That's a lot bigger than most places around Metro Atlanta. But just wait until we go over what that means for property values later on, because some of the numbers might surprise you. Now, this rule about land size is a big reason why Milton is known for beautiful homes on big pieces of land, surrounded by open fields and tall Georgia pine trees. There are more than 200 active horse farms spread out all over the city. They're not just in one spot, they're in and around neighborhoods everywhere. This gives Milton a true horse country vibe that feels real and lived in. And with homes selling for around $940,000 on average, Milton is one of the wealthiest places to live in Georgia, but it still feels like a small town. But now, hop on in and let's get this tour started, because seeing these neighborhoods with your own eyes is the best way to really understand what makes Milton so special. Before we start the tour, if you're looking for a home north of Atlanta and you want the real story on all these luxury neighborhoods, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. I'm always out exploring high-end communities, explaining what's happening in the market, and giving you tips you won't hear anywhere else. Trust me, you're gonna wanna stay in the loop for what's coming next. All right, let's get this tour started. I always tell people it begins on Crabapple Road, right near the heart of Milton's walkable downtown. This area that I'm in right now is called Crabapple Market. It is an amazing mix of shops, restaurants, and homes, all connected by sidewalks and trails. At the center of it all is the Green. It's a beautiful open space where locals hang out, relax, or join in on fun community events. The historic part of Crabapple is built around the intersection of Georgia Highway 140 and 372. You'll see a stunning old brick building that really gives the area its charm. Around here, you can grab sushi at Lily's, try French food at Resto L'Antoinette, or head to B&B Tavern for something more casual. There's also some really cool little boutiques that make this area feel really special. And what's great is that this part of Milton is one of the only spots where you can actually walk around from place to place, which stands out compared to the really spread out car-heavy areas we're about to see. From Crabapple, we're heading out along Birmingham Highway, also called State Route 372. This is one of the prettiest drives in Milton. You're gonna pass by horse farms, white fences, and these huge green pastures that stretch out forever. The road, it just got repaved, so the drive is super smooth and a real treat if you like scenic views. Next, let's take a turn onto Bethany Road. This is where you'll start to see some of the most impressive homes in all of Milton. If you drive in from Dinsmore Road, you'll be greeted by peaceful tree-lined views through North Valley, but locals say they are like nothing else in the area. And later on, when we talk about who lives here, you'll see why this place is so appealing to people looking to invest. Bethany Road is also home to Cambridge High School, which is a big reason why families love this part of the area. Okay, now for one of the most jaw-dropping parts of the tour. We're going to drive around the Manor Golf and Country Club, Milton's top gated community. It sits on 800 acres of private land and has round-the-clock security. The golf course here is the only one in Georgia designed by Tom Watson. And the custom homes here range from about $1.9 million all the way to over $6 million. Even if you can't go through the gates, just driving by gives you a good look at the kind of luxury that defines a lot of Milton. Let's wrap up with a drive down Freemanville Road. This is the heart of Milton's horse country. You'll pass by huge estates with barns, fence paddocks, and private riding areas that are built for serious horse lovers. The homes along Freemanville show how Milton mixes luxury with a rural lifestyle. Some properties sit on more than 9 acres, with wide open fields, gated entrances, and that classic Southern colonial look. Tall columns, big porches, and lots of green space surrounded by trees. So now that you've seen the area for yourself, let's talk about who's actually living in these incredible homes and why this lifestyle is drawing more people every year. Milton tends to attract a certain kind of buyer, families and professionals who want space, privacy, and top-rated schools without the crowded feel of places like Alpharetta. The numbers here really stand out. The median household income is about $151,000. Around 95% of people living in Milton work in white-collar jobs, and about 13% are business owners or self-employed. That says a lot about who chooses to live here. Many of them have flexible work schedules, which makes sense because Milton is perfect for people who work remotely or maybe only go into the office a couple times a week. When it comes to education, Cambridge High School and Milton High School are some of the reasons home prices in this area keep going up year after year. We'll go into more detail on that soon, but for now, just know that the school's strong reputation has a big impact. Since a lot of people in Milton work remotely or in hybrid jobs, commute times aren't always a deal breaker. Still, it's good to know that getting downtown usually takes around 40 minutes using Georgia 400. And many people work even closer to home in places like Alpharetta or Roswell. There's also a cool update coming for people who want more options. A new bus rapid transit system is being planned for Georgia 400. It will connect the MARTA North Springs Station to Windward Parkway, with several new stops along the way. Families are definitely drawn here because of the school system. But it's not just about grades or test scores. People say they want bigger lots, more privacy, and a slower, more peaceful lifestyle while still being close enough to Atlanta for work. Because of Milton zoning rules, you can actually find that space here, which is getting harder and harder to find in other parts of Metro Atlanta. Now that we've talked about who lives here and why, let's move into what life in Milton looks like day to day. From the top-rated schools that make it such a top pick for families, to the parks and recreation spots that help make it feel like home. There's a lot to cover. Now, while Milton doesn't have a lot of commercial development on purpose, people who live here still have easy access to shopping, dining, and entertainment. Just a few short miles away at Georgia 400 and Old Milton Parkway, you're gonna find the Avalon in Alpharetta. It's an 86-acre area with luxury stores, restaurants, and even a movie theater. So anything you need is close by. Downtown Alpharetta is another popular spot with more than 30 restaurants and 25 unique shops. Because it's so close to Milton, residents get to enjoy a quiet small town feel without giving up access to great places when they want a night out or something fun to do. But let's talk about what happens when you want to stay closer to home. Milton has more than 400 acres of public green space spread across different parks. One of the highlights is Providence Park, which has walking trails like a 3/4 mile natural trail and a half-mile paved path. The city also has a lot of outdoor programs, including nature classes and adventure camps that families just love. One of the things that really stands out about Milton is how important the equestrian lifestyle is here. With more than 200 horse farms spread around the city, horseback riding is a big part of life. Whether people own horses or just visit local stables, there are plenty of ways to get involved. The city even has an equestrian committee that helps support this part of Milton's identity. You just don't see that in most other suburbs around Atlanta. Now, let's talk about the schools, because that's often the #1 reason families move here. Milton is zoned for top-rated schools. Cambridge ranks number 24 in Georgia and number 6 in Fulton County. Cambridge has great college prep numbers too, with 83% of AP students scoring 3 or higher and a recent average SAT score just above 1160. Milton High School is also one of the top-rated public schools in Georgia. Both high schools have been named AP Honor Schools. And the Fulton County school system that serves Milton keeps delivering strong results, which is why so many families focus on this area when they're thinking about moving to Metro Atlanta. Now that you've got a sense of what life in Milton looks like and why the schools are such a big draw, let's take a closer look at both the major benefits and some of the real challenges that come with living in Milton. All right, let's talk about the good stuff first. Privacy and space are both a big deal here. Because Milton is made up of a lot of farmland and a lot of open land, most houses have big yards and lots of room between neighbors. That means families can have things like pools, gardens, and space to play outside, which you don't always get in the busier areas closer to the city. The schools are also top rated. The 2 main high schools in Milton are known for helping students succeed. One of them even gets extra recognition for offering a lot of college-level classes, and it's ranked high compared to other schools in the state. Buying a home here can be a smart long-term choice too. Houses in Milton tend to go up in value over time, which is good for families planning to stay for a while. Because there aren't a ton of homes for sale and a lot of people want to live here, houses, well, they hold their value really well. Now let's look at the other side, because it's not all perfect. Living in Milton, it costs a lot. Homes here are more expensive than in other suburbs around Atlanta, and taxes, well, of course, they're higher too. That means families need to plan their money carefully if they want to live here. Getting around here can also be a little tricky. Unless you live right in the small Crabapple area, where I'm at today, you probably need a car, well, for everything. Milton has more of a country feel, so there aren't a lot of stores or restaurants you can walk to. Things are spread out, so driving is a must. The drive to work can take a while too. I mean, Milton's beautiful, but if someone works in the city, it can take a long time to get there, especially when traffic is heavy. Some of the roads only have one lane going each way, so the trip to Atlanta can slow during rush hour. There's not much to do at night either. Milton doesn't have a lot of stores, restaurants, or fun places built in, but remember that's on purpose because the town wants to keep things quiet and peaceful. But it does mean you'll need to head over to a nearby town for shopping or dining choices. Ooh, and one more thing to note, that most homes in Milton use septic systems instead of regular city sewer lines. Some people don't mind, but others would rather have the kind of plumbing you get in the cities. So now that we've gone over the peaceful views, the schools, the costs, and the day-to-day stuff, it's time to figure out if Milton feels right for your family. I hope this drive around Milton gave you a better idea of what the town is like and helped you think about whether it feels like the right fit for you. Milton really stands out for people who want space, top-rated schools, quiet surroundings, and a more luxurious lifestyle. But if you're looking for walkable streets, big city perks, or something more affordable, it might not be the best match. It's a tough choice, isn't it? All these amazing features come with a higher price tag. If you're thinking about Milton, or you want to check out other luxury neighborhoods north of Atlanta, I would love to help you out. Just send me an email at stephanie.patterson@coldteamrealestate.com and let's chat today. I know these areas really well and can help you find the ones that fit your family's lifestyle and budget. But don't go just yet. I've got another video linked right here that you're gonna love. In it, I share all the places that I would move to north of Atlanta if I were making the move in 2025. You're gonna hear tips and insights that you're not gonna find anywhere else. So make sure to check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.